A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a landmark decision on June 5, 2025, the Supreme Court revived a significant lawsuit from Marlean Ames, an Ohio woman who contended that she faced reverse discrimination in her workplace due to her heterosexuality. The case, Ames v. Ohio Department of Youth Services, has stirred considerable debate regarding the interpretation of Title VII of the Civil Rights Act, which prohibits employment discrimination based on race, religion, national origin, sex, and sexual orientation. The unanimous ruling overturned a previous decision by a federal appeals court that dismissed Ames' claims, asserting that she had not met the stringent background circumstances requirement typically imposed on members of majority groups seeking to prove discrimination. This ruling has far-reaching implications, particularly in the 20 states in the District of Columbia covered by federal courts that had continued to apply this higher standard. Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, writing for the court, emphasized that the evidentiary standard for proving discrimination should not vary based on the plaintiff's status as a member of a majority group. The court's decision effectively eliminates the background circumstances rule, which required individuals from majority groups to provide additional evidence demonstrating that their employer was atypical in its discriminatory practices. Ames had argued that this requirement placed an unfair burden on her as a straight woman, making it more difficult to pursue her claims. The case originated when Ames alleged that she was passed over for a promotion in favor of a less qualified gay colleague and subsequently demoted, with her position being filled by another less qualified gay man. She claimed that these actions constituted violations of Title VII, asserting that she was discriminated against based on her sexual orientation. A federal district court had previously ruled in favor of the Ohio Department of Youth Services, citing legitimate business reasons for the employment decisions made. However, the Supreme Court's ruling allows Ames to move forward with her lawsuit, challenging the lower court's interpretation of discrimination standards. Justice Clarence Thomas, in a concurring opinion, criticized the background circumstances rule as being contrary to the principles of Title VII, suggesting that it unfairly enshrined race-based preferences within anti-discrimination law. He argued that the Supreme Court's decision negates the need for courts to differentiate between individuals based on race or other protected characteristics, reinforcing the notion that discrimination claims should be evaluated consistently regardless of the plaintiff's background. The implications of this ruling extend beyond Ames' individual case. It signals a shift in how courts may approach reverse discrimination claims, potentially opening the door for more individuals from majority groups to seek legal recourse in similar scenarios. This change comes at a time when discussions around diversity, equity, and inclusion (DI) practices are at the forefront of national conversations, particularly as some political figures have criticized such initiatives in various sectors, including federal employment. The Supreme Court's ruling also highlights the complexities surrounding workplace discrimination and the evolving landscape of civil rights law. As the legal framework continues to adapt, the decision in Ames v. Ohio Department of Youth Services serves as a pivotal moment, emphasizing the importance of equitable treatment for all individuals, regardless of their background or identity. With the case now set to return to lower courts, the legal community and advocates for civil rights will be closely monitoring its progression and the potential ramifications it may have on future discrimination cases across the country. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.